Okay, hello everyone. This is Coach Vivian, also known as Coach V. Welcome to today's SCORE machine software training. So as we discussed, everybody already has the SCORE machine. So we just want to make sure that, if you have any questions when it comes to credit repair, if it comes to funding, as well as just anything that can help your business be successful. And so talking to Mr. Ricky, and then we're inside the Paid in Full community. And then once we go there, underneath where it says write something, we're going to go to Insider's Tips. So Insider's Tips, you want to choose right here. You want all times, because all times is going to show you all of the posts. So if you just do month, it'll be when we filter, it would just show for that month, and it won't show all of them, right? So if you do all times, and then even if you type in I can't spell today for some reason, y'all. All right. So if you type in like credit consultations, you'll see like right here, Gigi asked about the slides. This right here is the slides for it. You can click on that, and then you'll see where we had the PowerPoint presentation. And again, when we do this, we want the back to be just whitewashed because we want you to kind of concentrate on just the topics. Okay. So this is basically just um, giving you some guidance, and to basically to let you know that the consultation is supposed to be 15, about 15-30 minutes, and then that you can kind of walk through what you want to talk about. The main thing, if you are using the SCORE machine, the main thing as we go over is that you want to make sure when it comes to our tabs that we're using. And I'm going to create another PowerPoint to kind of better help with the consultations. But when you go over your consultation, hopefully you have some type of intake sheet. Okay. So you have your intake sheet that they fill out, because you already want to know what is their pain point. So do you have an intake sheet that they fill out, or some type of questionnaire, pre-questionnaire,
I,
Mr. Ricky?
No, but I need one.
Yeah,
me,
you do.
me
Because
too.
I'm kind of green on it, so yeah,
no,
I
no,
need one.
we don't
I
talk
just
about.
jumped right into the water. I don't
No,
even know
no,
how to swim or anything. I just jumped in.
no. So that's what we're talking about. So we want to have some type of intake or questionnaire. If you don't have anything, you can always go to Jot and create a free Jot form, right? Create a free Jot form, and you can create some questions. Chat GPT can help you with your
Oh my
questions. Okay.
gosh.
Miss Joanne.
We don't speak
Uh,
computerese. We don't speak computerese.
Miss Joanne, we gotta get you a VA or you assistant to help you, ma'am.
VA means Veterans Administration or Virginia.
So, or look, you need to call Ray to see what you can work out with Ray, Miss, or Ray May can help you. So you go here, you create a job form. The job form will help you to create, and it has different templates, and it's free, right? And so what you do is that once they fill it out, it will go to your email. So the answers to the questions is going to go to your email. Does that make sense, Ricky?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we need an intake form, just some questions. It don't have to be hard. It could be like the questions that you need to know, because that's going to set the tone for the call. Because what are you going over for like the 30 minutes? You see what I'm saying? So you have to break up the 30 minutes. So even if you went to Chat GPT, you went to Chat GPT, and you're saying that you want to I want to have a 30 minutes discovery call to discuss. um it's going to be the credit report, or what are you talking about? Funding? What is most of your discovery calls for, Ricky?
I would say it's kind of a mix.
Okay, hold on.
Yes,
To
ma'am.
discuss credit repair, um, and funding. Funding. So I need a 30, we'll say 30-minute, just to set some 30-minute breakdown for the call. Okay. I do you send them? They already have the link. They already have the link to for your credit for the credit monitoring. Like, have you already shared your affiliate link?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So they already have the link for that, right? So um this could be automatic. Like once you have your calendar, right? So once you have your calendar, it can then, you can have an automation where it's sending them, um your credit monitoring is sending them also the intake to fill out before the call, and they can, again, it will go to your email with the job form, right? Okay, so once you're on the call, then you need to be talking, because you don't want to talk really really long. You only just want to cover the surface, for them to use the service. I need a 30 minutes breakdown for the, we're going to say, for the free call, to see if it's a good fit for the both of us. I already have a copy of the credit report. Break down by minutes. Okay, something like that, right? All right, so this right here is kind of breaking it down for the 30 minutes, like things that you kind of should be going over. Once ChatGPT has it, um, you can ask it, to kind of customize it or whatever, because it's giving you a script right here, and you would take this and you would put on a PowerPoint presentation. You can ask ChatGPT to create the PowerPoint presentation for you. So basically, thank you for taking the time to meet me today. I've already reviewed your credit report. So today is focused on understanding your goals, identify what's holding you back, and determine whether I can help you achieve your funding objective. At the end of the call, we both would know if it's a good fit, to work together. Like, you can take that off if you want to, right? And then, it's saying what prompted you to schedule this call today. We're hoping, so if you already had your intake form, then you could upload, your intake form, and you can say, hey, this is an intake form, this is the question, and then it will customize the discovery call to what they answer on the intake form. Then you won't have to have all of this stuff. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um and so again, once you have that, and then you should also run the credit report. You want to upload it. Again, like I said, you want to upload it into the score machine, and then once you upload it, you'll be able to go to the different tabs. Let's just say we'll go to tab number 1. Let's see. here it'll tell you, basically the score. It'll tell you if you wanted to see the overall utilization. If they had any bad accounts, they will be here as well. When you went to the progress report, underneath the progress report, it will help you here with the types of negative accounts, because we want to know what is that accounts when we're talking to them. Because you can just say, hey, I went over the credit report and this is what I found that you have the negative XYZ negative accounts, and you can kind of go down what the negative accounts are. And then you can talk about the I'm gonna say here the account summary, and I'm gonna be doing I'll do a PowerPoint on this here. The account summary, you can also look at that, the account summary, because you want to know that, like how many accounts they have. When we go on their underwriting, we want to know, basically, do they qualify? And, for funding, we want to let them know what we have to improve to get funded through the score machine. And also with the debt utilization, we want to know when it comes to when it comes down here with this pay down, like what revolving is over the 30% threshold, because again, it's okay if you have those relationships with the banks. Some banks like Navy Federal may be lenient, but because this is showing, these three accounts are showing on all three, especially if you're going to a national bank or something like that, it may be like an issue or something like that. So we want to come down to the pay down. With the credit war map, here it's showing like the inquiries. We do want to know how many inquiries they have, because we want to see which inquiries that we can remove. And like with the age, the account age, we want to know what accounts that we want to know, which revolving accounts we have, because we want to know what relationships we already have. We want to know which revolving we have. We want to know about the relationships that we have already. We want to know what's over 2+ years. We want to know that. We want to know what individual accounts we have, and we want to know what joint accounts we have as well. And if we're looking for trade lines, we want the trade lines to be over 7 years and stuff. Let's see. This right here is pretty much taken care of. Again, now that we have the credit repair, like this is taken care of. because we want to make sure that we have all of these fields are not, blank, that we have some information in the name, the date of birth, the social, one address if possible. We want to make sure that we do have an employee here, especially here for transition. Again, with the inquiries, we can use that for the credit. We can do this right here, take care of this when we do credit repair, dispute letters. I mean, the same thing with the accounts. We can come back to credit report. For the debt consolidation, this is a little different now, but this is where we can set up like payment plans and stuff like that. So if I set up a payment plan, I would set up for definitely for those three that's over the 30%, which was the Best Buy, the CBNA, and the network. So I will set up those and payment reminders and stuff like that. When it talked about the with the fund amount, what I would say here when it's talking about the personal, and it talked about the personal and it talks about the business, and it's saying card possibility 11 and then card possibility 9 for business. I would be looking at here. I would kind of write it down to say, okay, 11 cards and see what the system is showing, and kind of picking out what 11 cards, if it's taking me 11 cards. For business, it's saying 9. When I click on business, which 9 cards are those, just trying to have a strategy if that's what it says it's going to take me, right? So I'll go to the system to see which bank shows up and which ones for personal and which ones for business is what I would do. But again, yeah, that's kind of what I would do right there. When it comes to the credit repair, but I'll come back there. So does any of this make sense, Ricky? What I've kind of gone over? And is it helpful?
Oh yeah, for sure. It does.
It does help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just want
Yes.
to give you like an idea of like really just how to use it, and to use again what's inside the here. So what's inside the paid in full, and then like these tips, like really I would go over all, because it's not very many. I will go over all of the, trying to get to the bottom. It's like 32. And I would just go over all 32 posts to see how it can help me. And then if you had any questions, bring them when we're on the call to ask the questions and stuff, because this is basically why we here. Again, we want to see, you all succeed. And again, with the classrooms, it has like the free resources inside here, all different letters and templates. It talks about the secondary bureaus and like all of that type of stuff. Okay. Do you have any more questions before I move on?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No problem. What about you, Miss Joanne? You have any questions?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really? What's the thought?
Well, I haven't really even gotten into the score machine, and I'm not really trying to until
after you have your surgery.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try and work on my granddaughter's, and hers is the only one. I'm still waiting on her social. So
okay, her social.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have part of it, like the last 4 of it?
I don't have any of it.
You don't have any of it?
No. Is that all I need, is the last 4?
I'm gonna come here to see here. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, it just says 4. And then here is that's for the Equifax is 6. So just ask for the last 4 of it.
Okay, we'll do. I'll send out another text. I know how to do that.
Okay. All right. Mr. Ken, do you have any questions or any updates, sir? What about you, Ms. Fatuma? How about you, Mr. Anthony? Do you have any questions or on anything? Because I know you were saying that you're doing the affiliate portion.
No, I'm good to go so far.
Okay. And so for the affiliates, are you asking everybody to hop on?
Yeah, I'm telling everybody
come
about
to
the school machine.
to
I'm
our
telling
trainings
everybody
and stuff?
about the school machine and everything that it offers.
Okay. And so you have access to the affiliate portal though, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Have you done any have you done any of the have you done
No,
like
I
a
haven't
flyer
done.
or anything like that?
No, I haven't done anything yet. I just signed up.
Okay. So we have inside, let me see here. So we did some prompts and I'm not for sure if you saw that. Okay, here we go. So here is a post right here that can help you if you want to advertise for the if you want to advertise for the score machine. And it's a free it's some prompts like ChatGPT prompts that can
Okay.
help you if you wanted to like create flyers. And I'll just put this in the whole thing. If you want to create a flyer, some do have like videos and stuff. Some do have videos and stuff like that that they've created for the score machine and stuff like that. So if you wanted to just create you some material to post,
Nice.
like this right here. This is talking about the score machine, that you can create a flyer just like this or however and post it and stuff. And just to give you some stuff. So let me see. Think inside let me see. I'm gonna go to Facebook. I don't know, was it Coach V? I know somebody when I went to Facebook and when I typed in the score machine,
Mhm.
that it has some videos that I saw way back then. So okay. So just kind of play around to see what videos someone has if you wanted just to create you a video introducing like the score machine. Because Dre, the dimer, Dre has something. I just remember seeing.
I've seen a few Dre videos.
Right. I just remember seeing different ones. Like this is the lady that we saw her posters. So, but if you type in score machine, you should be able to see like the different videos if you want to do something like that. And you know, you don't have to do it yourself. You can go to Hey Gen or something like that, and it can create your avatar, just something for you to share.
Who? I'm sorry. Who was that? Hey, who?
Hey Gen.
JEN.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
hey Jen. And you can create you something to help you promote and stuff like that. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody have what they need. Okay.
Copy.
No problem. So But Miss Joanne is hey hey Jen hey Jen AI is and it gives you it creates
Video ads.
mm-hmm.
Can it make me beautiful? And
Absolutely. It can do all that for you, Miss Joanne. It can do all of that for you. But so this is typically where everybody's going to do their AI stuff in HeyGen. And you can have a picture, you can have a video, you can do your voiceovers, and it is super easy. Create you a free account and super easy to use.
Nice. Hey Jen, GEN.
Yes, I dropped it inside the chat as well, so it can help you. So if you need help, like you even ChatGPT will help you. You can say, hey, how to create and to put step by step, and then it will list step by step how to create, a video or whatever you're trying to do. Or you can go to YouTube and do it that way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Ken or Fatuma, do y'all have any questions? Anybody?
I got another question for you.
Okay, what do you have?
So I've been using M2 FICO fixes for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
I was speaking to Ray not so long ago, and he was telling me that I don't really need that no more because of the score machine. Now, he was saying that I could integrate that software into this, or I don't have to as well. Can you like speak on that?
Right. So our credit repair, what we have here. So this is a score machine, right? So once you upload your client or upload yourself, so what happens is that you go to the work area, you pull up your client. Once you go to your client, it has credit repair here. So that's why he was saying that you wouldn't need that anymore because the system has inside of it credit repair. The credit repair here has the M2 product in mind. So it's supposed to be just as strong as the M2 product. So that's what he was talking about.
Oh, it
So,
has the M2 product in mind.
right. So right here, do you see here where it says credit repair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what happens, right? So we click on credit repair. It's 5 steps, right? So it's going to show you your negative items. So with the negative items here, where it says credit repair, this right here is showing the personal information. So remember, we were missing, well, because I don't see it anymore. We were talking about that, but this right here is because of the addresses. So I'm not going to worry about that. But if I wanted to dispute everything, all I had to do is hit select all. I am going to select for inquiries. So I'm going to select all inquiries. I want to dispute those. So this is one step. Okay. So you're going to find your negative item. And this is all 3 credit reporting agencies. So this is step 1. Step 2 is if I'm going to dispute type, standard or enhanced. Standard letters is a little shorter than the enhanced. Enhanced is the wording is more enhanced, so it's going to be more pages. So if I just said I wanted to do standard, I would do that. Round, I'm going to say round 1 because with you, if you're just starting inside the score machine, you could say round 1, and that's step 3. Step 4 would be the documents. So the documents here is that I would upload the documents underneath the client profile, or I can upload my documents here inside credit, underneath the credit repair. So this is step 4, making sure we have the documents. And the next step would be here where it's generate a dispute letter. So that's 5 steps, okay? And then you do your letter. Once we generate our letter, we'll see a prompt that says that the letters was generated. it'll come up. Generated 3 dispute letters, 3 letters because it's going to the 3 different credit reporting agencies. Okay. So you scroll down and the letters are here, right? So the dispute letters, we're going to see them in a second. So we can download our letters ourselves and we can mail them ourselves. Batty, we can send to print here and Batty's team can print them for us, or we can download them and upload them on the credit reporting agency's dispute portal. So, each bureau have their own way that you can dispute online. Okay. So you can do it that way. So these are the letters. So TransUnion, Equifax letters, and it's therefore inquiries. These right here are, in Experian. So what I would do is that I'm going to open one set of letters. This is all our information. See, Miss Joanne, it only has the last 4 here on a letter.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So we have that. Do you have a copy of your granddaughter's credit report?
I do not.
Okay. All right. Because I was going to say you probably can get it off of that. All right. So it has the, like I said, the information. This right here is the credit reporting agencies. These are the accounts. And then when you scroll down, this is the document that we uploaded. So as you see, like with Metro 2, how you had to have all those steps and stuff like this, like you can do this really less than 5 minutes.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Now, the enhanced and standard are the same, like the different tax inside of Metro 2.
Right. So when he built it with all of the knowledge inside of like Metro 2 when he built the letters, right?
Yeah, so, and it's compliant because he checked it out with lawyers first too to make sure it was.
Yes, ma'am. He sure did.
Now, can you also speak to this 6 rounds?
So with the different rounds, so as you see, so up here, with the different rounds, this is telling you what each round is for. So, and each letter is customized to, each round, like follow up, escalate, demand, enforce, final notice. So each letter is different based on the rounds.
Okay, got it.
Right. So, and then again, it's up to you how many rounds you want to go. Because some people, like if you're talking about, like if you want to sue, some just do round 1 and they sue. Some may do round 2 and then they sue. Some may do 3, where it says legal here, and then they sue after the 3rd. So, but each letters is different, has a different write up and tone.
Didn't he say after the 6th round, then we can bring in the lawyers for the score machine? Or am I mistaken?
So I know Coach V says that, and I need to ask on our next call on Monday because I wasn't here when he said that. So
okay, yeah, that was if there was no movement, nothing had happened at 6. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Right. So I have to ask that question.
Okay.
To see, because
you need some clarification on that.
Right, because I don't like to say something unless I personally heard it, and I think that was before me. But I will say inside the paid in full community, because it talks about I don't know if I can type attorney, and it pulled up the attorney. Because right here it talks about need legal help, this right here, but when you click on this, it, you have to fill out, your information and all of that. So I don't know the ins and out of this, but this is the post that talks about legal help, right? Okay. So I have to ask next time we're on a call about this lead IA for attorneys, or to see what else he has in mind on that. So, but if you do, type in attorney, you'll see what pulls up on it and stuff like that. So, but do anybody else have any questions? Like, did this help you? Because it's super easy and it's less than 5 minutes to do inquiries and stuff like that. So that's what Ray was talking about, is that it is embedded into the software. So basically for $297, this is what you get. You get the credit repair to do the dispute letters. And there's no cap. Like, you can do as many letters as you need. And also with the funding portion.
Right. So it's all in one.
Yes, it's all in one. Yep, all in one. So
I don't gotta now go search for the banks and all of this. I could they automatically suit to the profile.
Right. So under funding, so everything is based off of your credit report, right? Or yours or your client's credit report. So this system analyzes the credit report, and everything that you see, all of the different tabs, is based off of reading the credit report. So from the funding with the underwriting, with the underwriting to see, do you qualify? When it's talking about, how many accounts you have, the negative items that you have, like, if you have high utilization, pretty much. So it reads everything and analyzes it. Does that make sense?
Thank you, V.
No problem. No problem. So, all right. So we have gone over the credit report. The last thing is really that we need to go over is with the funding. So with the AI match, I know that they were doing some back work on that. So right now we would just say hybrid mode and DIY builder. It also does both. And so with the both, it has personal, and then it has business. I always choose business because some people start off, once you have your basis account, once you meet the criterias, then they may go to business, because with business, it's not tied to an open account. And then, they can get those removed, right? So you have your basic criteria. Once you met those, and then they may choose the business route. Because with the business, the business does the comparable lending. So, and that's, typically why they go there. So this right here is also showing like a percentage. So this is where we talk about the different percentage. Some may do 10, 12.5, 15. And they may do the higher ones. Is because, just say if I did a credit, if they help people with their credit, with their disputes, then, and not charge them up front, then they may charge a higher fee. And, I'll just say that. So this client here was already approved for 30,000. And so the 10% equals the 3,000. And so with that being said, again, the two modes is the hybrid, and then it's the DIY. With the hybrid mode, it has the funding types. You can click all, or you can click, one at a time for this. It has the lenders or the creditors. You can also add another one. You see 3, because typically once someone goes, with different rounds and stuff like that, they may choose 3 cards and stuff. I will say for the DIY, the switch for the DIY, again, you can choose your funding type. You can choose by credit reporting agencies. You can choose all 3, or you can just choose just the one, and it'll pull up banks based off of those credit reporting agencies. And then you can add another slot if you wanted So when you see remain, the remain is that it's one remaining. So remember, this is by inquiry. However, you can instead are able to override like the safety mode, but right now it's one safety mode. So we're gonna go back here to the hybrid mode. Once we go to the hybrid mode, we will just say if we wanted credit cards, it will pull up credit cards. And I always say like the interfaces look different, like what we're applying for. So the interface for American Express, Bank of America, and US Bank is going to show, it'll show different, meaning like with the American Express, I need to click apply now, apologize. It shows, it filters the cards, the different types of cards. When we go to the Bank of America, it looks different as well. So don't be alarmed, pretty much if it looks different, because each bank has a different interface and stuff like that. So here we're going to go to US Bank. When we go to the US Bank, it's talking about the reward points. If you want to set up a call, and you can calculate, your points, and then you can apply here. And so once you apply, some will have all the application on one, and then some you have to go to different save and continue and go and complete based off of that and keep going until you can apply. So that's basically it. We've gone over the funding portion. We did go over the tabs to see, how it can help you. The other thing is when we do credit repair, we would go under CRM. Once you went over CRM, and this is the client profile, you would come here really to generate a letter, and it would show you that the letter we generated today. If you want to download the letter, you can download it underneath the profile, or you can send to print. If you send to print, I will make sure I have my information and note and let them know that you're sending it on behalf of your client here. But super easy to use, just a few steps. And so do you have any more questions, Mr. Anthony?
The hybrid is automated by the system, and the
Yeah.
DIY is if I wanted to build my own funding sequence according to Inquiry Bureau, right?
Correct.
All right,
Correct.
That's it. Thank you.
Correct. Yep, correct. So AI recommended, and then you can adjust. So when it says you can adjust, meaning that you can add one more here. That's what it meant there. Okay, by the hybrid, and DIY is where you can build your own.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
No problem. All right. So before we end today's call, is anyone have any more questions about the credit repair, or the funding, or your business consultations that you're getting ready to have? Tomorrow is Friday. So for Friday, we're going to have our mastermind at 3 p.m. So please join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Would love to see you. This meeting was supposed to already be recorded. So let's see what's going on here. All right. So if anybody have any more questions, please let me know. And if not, we will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m.
All right. Good night.
All
Look
right.
forward to see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
No
Thank you,
problem.
Coach Viv.
Thank
you, Coach Viv.
Good night, everybody. And Miss Joanne, I'll try to figure out this the Google the notebook one, because it may be able to help you, or I'll have you a prompt for your illustration for ChatGPT for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
All
Good
right.
night.
Good night.